Hey guys, welcome back to Maxcast, Dawn of Unification. Today I have a 1 vs 1 view on Fata Mroga. On the northern side playing Demon Hunter Inquisition we have MrBlueDude. On the southern side playing Praetorian Guard we have Vrax. So another game of Vrax against MrBlueDude. Vrax dumped in a few games of the patch 7.2 which I looked through, and these are another game I wanted to cast before I then upgrade finally to the latest version 7.2.5, and there we are gonna stick for a while. We have some irregulars, 2 in fact convicts, and a soldier mess, not an orc opener. We see an awful lot of orc opener. Nowadays is a soldier mess, so we see probably the commander and some regulars later on. On the other side we have the Inquisition opener, more or less standard, getting one trooper from the base, then the bodyguards and another trooper from the watch, and then immediately go for advanced weaponry, which allows you for grenades and grenade launchers and stuff like that. So this is very handy. So what do we see from the soldiers mess? We see the lieutenant colonel, very cheap kind of, you see it here, and yeah, for what it costs, it's very good. He has this point in the front, and now building also an orc bunker. The capping order seems not very optimized. I think he wanted an regular squad as well with this, whereas the capping order for MrBlueDude looks very standard here. Not sure why these are so late, maybe I'm just miscounting something. Advanced weaponry is halfway done, and yeah, he goes all the stuff. Getting the listing post over here. I like the orc bunker placement, maybe a hex more to this side, but in general the orc bunker is a very good turret. You could also go for the mortar, I think, but orc bunker is more reliable, whereas the mortar, if you upgrade it in tier 2, has a range I think from here up to here or something, so it can support half the base. And even you can scan immediately from your base or from a soldier mess. I'm a little puzzled about the scan here. Would need to look into the requirements of the scan for Praetorian Guard, something I haven't noticed so far. I like that he scans here, so you get some intel, always good, always good. Or you could also scan here to see which path he goes, if he hasn't told him, if this Grey Knights or not. These guys got a buff, so they cap and move faster, I think, is what the Lieutenant Colonel can do for them. So they kept this point faster, very good with the relic. Haven't seen this in use ever, but it's very nice. Yeah, and with the orc bunker here, I think these stormtroopers will not have a fun time. Yeah, look at it. And yeah, down goes one model, down goes another model. There you go. On this side we have the bodyguards wanting to kill some convicts, but this regiment statue is built so they can jump into, and then the last garrison weapons will fire. There you go, and they will also fend off these bodyguards over here. These lost some models, these lost some models, but it showed some aggression and would allow him now to capture the critical locations if he so desires. If these guys could over here. And yeah, the stormtroopers over here are going for the critical location. I think you cannot do a lot here. Oops, my camera just freaking out for some reason. I think you do not trade favorably here. He even uses a buff. He has 2 kinds of buff. One is capping fast, and there's another one, I think it makes him and units around more sturdy. But yeah, he lost a lot of models and they aren't as cheap. So there you go. What do we have here? Tier 2 already halfway done. Tier 2 also halfway done for the Demon Hunters here, the Inquisition. So we see what they bring on the table to Tier 2. In Tier 2 I would think for the Inquisition it's more or less standard to go for the vehicles, like a mirror, and wow, a lot of damage left, right and center. These are irregulars. They have these special las guns, Martini I think, whatever they're called. They have a little setup time and shoot really accurate and stuff. You see here, they cannot fire on the move like the irregulars have your standard las cannons as you know it, but the irregulars have some, I think it's Martini style cannons or whatever. I'm not really into the lore, so they have special las guns. That's what I want to say. Las guns, not las cannons. Another stormtrooper on the way to tier 2. Did he lose one? It looks like it. He lost one, and he also lost the bodyguards. He's replacing them. Okay, so he wants to go for infantry, or at least he needs to have some infantry on the field. We see some generator here. and immediately like the vehicle forge. So we see some vehicles from Vrax against infantry focus from MrBlueDude. He could and must go for the advanced weaponry 2 after this targetless, so he has some anti-vehicle in the forms of melter bombs and melter guns. Without this, his anti-vehicle is non-existent basically. These grenade launchers have pretty good knockback actually. Wow, the damage is higher than I had in mind. In my mind the grenade launchers weren't really good for the most part, but okay, he goes for the Librarium. So he goes for the... You could go for support servitors. Oh, Hermes pattern sentinel. Okay, going for a sentinel, very versatile, has a lot of weapon options. Another grenade throwing in against these irregulars even. So they take a lot of damage. The lieutenant colonel tries to go in, and yeah, this is really elite kind of units here. Let's see, if he goes for the Librarian, there's support servitors, which is what he would need now. Weapon servitors, this is what I mean. These guys have heavy bolters and can upgrade to multi-melters, or at least melters. And this is your go-to anti-vehicle, I think, apart from the advanced weaponry. But I think, don't they require advanced weaponry for their multi-melters? This would be a shame, because then he will not have any anti-vehicle whatsoever. Let's see when they come out. In general, they are really good. And yeah, going for the sentinels is also really nice. The autocannon has nice range and good damage against everything really. I'll quickly check. Advanced weaponry 2, there you go. You need to have advanced weaponry 2. This is a little late, sadly. Going now for some bodyguards as well again. So he needs to hold out a bit. These sentinels are vehicle low. Not sure if this is also vehicle low, probably. So normal weaponry can deal with it in a sense. If not a burglar, what is it called? Buckler? Someone told me how to pronounce it, but I forgot already. Sorry. He has at least like this thingy here. He can detect and stuff, but there's no need to detect. He also uses the scan very frequently, which I like. The weapon servitors using the heavy bolters for a bit, grenade launchers firing in. And now he has the advanced weaponry research and should immediately go for multi-melters. And these guys have now also, what shall I call it, melter bombs. So once these next set of bodyguards come in, they can use a melter bomb here. But yeah, the sentinel is basically unchallenged. And there's now the second sentinel arrived already, so this looks very dire. Melter bombs being thrown, so they deal some damage, but yeah, not enough. Does this guy have a multi-melter? Yeah, he does. So let's see. This one guy trying to, yeah, one shot, two shot, miss, and killed. There you go. Once they hit, they also hit very hard, and these guys have still a melter bomb in their pockets, I think. There you go. There's a standard grenade, and now probably a melter bomb right behind. If they survive, so no, they do not survive. Another bodyguards on the field. They do not have any upgrades, so they die really rapidly here. Another melter bomb flying in. You see half damage. Another one would kill it. We have even this anti-tank team, which I like. It gets randomly assigned rocket launcher or las cannon, which is kind of funny. I like it. Have more variety. The buckler, whatever goes down. Not sure about this assault servitor. Because he doesn't want his guys to be tied down in melee. What do they? He goes into melee. It doesn't look shabby at all. Like these guys with these pointy sticks and chainsaws, but died now. So this looks very promising for Rex here. So you see he has 97 and 50 already. Getting now another regular section and tier 3 it looks. Yeah, so he is pretty much ahead here. Would be we would need to see repaired. Jesus, no. Yeah, so this probably seals the deal. There's nothing really challenging apart from these weapon servitors and stuff. And the lieutenant colonel is still alive. Did he rebuild him, or is he really having this good HP regen? He doesn't have a lot of HP, but this guy shooting point blank with his weapon, nice. So what does he go for? Yeah, what you can do, more stormtroopers. Could go for the Lord Inquisitor actually. This would have helped, I think, in terms of sustainability, but yeah, we have now melee regulars against melee bodyguards. and they do not have the guy, the, what is it called? The Warrior Acolyte. The Warrior Acolyte is actually decent in melee, I know that, but these guys in general I'm not really convinced. So these regulars now losing morale actually, okay? Stormtroopers kicking them and chucking them with their hell guns here. So this looks kind of funny, like they stand here. Now some ability again used from the Lieutenant Colonel, but yeah, I think these guys are done for. But again, the economy is really low. Tier 3 is done, so let's see. Yeah, once this tank commander hits the field, it is GG. We have even like 8 station giving some HP upgrades. And there comes the next regular section. The first one maybe dies here. Yeah, it dies, but there's already the next one. And yeah, you can't go vehicles because of the anti-tank team here right in your face. Yeah, GG's is called. This was a shorter one, but I still wanted to cover it because I like Inquisition. Sadly, they lose here. I think the biggest problem was the lack of anti-vehicle, the lack of quick anti-vehicle, because he forgot. I forget this all the time as well, like that's these weapon servitors need the advanced weaponry too to get anti-vehicle. So he, once he started those, he should have also started the upgrade. He forgot, and then this upgrade was late, and then his anti-vehicle was late. In general, he could also have gotten like a Chimera. They have also some mild anti-vehicle, which would have given him some sort of tankiness, but then again this would also cost quite a lot because you need the vehicle cap increase from your HQ and then the Chimera. Yeah, also hindsight 2020. Well played from both players, and as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.